Orange County, California, SoCal. Today I'm going to go over the 3 things you need to do to build value for your clients or customers, all about sales. For those of you that have not been on my channel yet, again, my name's Chris Wheeler. This is a sales marketing branding channel. I've been in sales for a little over 5 years now, and as soon as I got into sales, I knew that it was for me. Once I started learning about marketing and branding, I knew right away, the same kind of epiphany, like, yeah, I can definitely do this, and I've been addicted ever since. Now that I've built a few successful companies, I'm taking to the social media and trying to help people like you that maybe aren't making enough, that don't know where to start, don't know what to do, and that's what my channel is all about. And for those of you that want to start making 6 figures in 2018, there's a lot of talking heads out there, there's a lot of BS out there. I will actually show you how I went at the age of 21, 22, making $11 an hour at McDonald's, within a year making over 6 figures. So this week, again, I'm going to talk about the 3 things you need to do to build value for your clients and customers and why that's the most important. And we're going to go, I was going to turn off the camera, but you know what? Screw it, dude. We're just going to make it like a random vlog. We're just going to walk into we're going to go in the back way right here and walk into my office so you get an idea of what everything looks like in there. All the salespeople up in here. Hopefully it's loud. Oh no, it's quiet up in here. Super quiet up in here.
Bringing in money, dog.
Bringing in emails, what they're saying. All right. So I'm gonna be back on in just a second. I'm gonna get everything set up. All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my office. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing outside. It's SoCal. It's like 69 degrees, so that's cold to me. But today, this week, I want to talk about the top 3 things to do, or the 3 things to focus on to build value for your clients, potential clients, etc. Right? So basically, the 3 things that we're going to talk about is you need to build value in your product, or service. You need to build value in yourself, and you need to definitely build value in your company. Those are the 3 things you need to hit on, right? Product and service are important, you're important, but most importantly is you and the company. And I'm going to go over how you do that and how you build that value very, very quickly. Now, when you're talking to a potential client, you definitely need to build value. So an example might be for my business here, how we build value with our product is a one-off. So what that basically means, or a one-of, what that basically means is we stock different mom and pops. People come in and they buy one of, and they're going to come back and buy one of again, whether it be that week, 2 weeks, or a month. They're going to buy one of this, right? So it's important we let the customer know, like, look, here's the thing. Like, one, you got to ask questions, right? So where are you getting your one-ofs, right? How long are they lasting? How good is the quality? How good is the consistency? What price are you getting, and what are they doing for you as far as branding, right? Those are the type of questions that I try to have my sales reps ask, because it's important to find that out, because basically the client will tell us, okay, well, it's not lasting that long. Some of my customers are upset, but I am selling it. I do stock it because it is good. The branding isn't really there, and they're not doing much for us. And that's important information, because then we can turn around and be like, look, here's the thing, Mr. Jones. What we do is we focus on building a following through social media and through marketing in your region, in your state, in your city, which brings people into your mom and pop or your online store to order. Right, so that's as far as marketing and branding. Also, you're backed up because we want to sell a good, consistent product that's going to continue to sell, and people are basically going to be able to come back and order more. So what that basically means is we need to have our consistency, our quality on point. So if anything ever happens with any of our products, you are backed up. Like, we will take care of you. And then you got to ask the question, is there anything else going on with other companies or companies you maybe are no longer working with? You know, why is that, and what's happening with them, right? Like, anything else that's a concern to you. And they'll tell you, they'll be like, look, well, you know, I don't get a chance to talk to the manager of this company, or it's not streamlined, or whatever, right? And as you're asking those questions, they're actually telling you what's important. And it's very, very important not to feed them answers. And what I mean by that is you need to ask open-ended questions. You can't go into the call and be like, oh, so are you upset with the marketing? Are you upset with this? Whatever, blah. You can do that, right? But as you go down the line, you want to start straying away from it and have them start feeding you things that might be upsetting them or they're unhappy with, because your company or yourself might be able to take care of them. right? But right now we're talking about the product. So you want to focus on the product and build value with your product and why your product is so valuable. Basically, you want to build that. So another way we do that is we also sell retail too. So we sell wholesale and we sell retail. And one of my main companies. We also, in selling retail, we can gauge on which region and which state and which city has a huge following for our products or has a huge interest, and we'll call those shops and be like, look, man, like or girl, look, people are calling us for these products, and you already have a following there. So we already have a good, consistent product, right? You start building up the product and the brand, and you got to ask product-specific questions of why they might have not been happy with other products in the past to build that value. So you want to keep taking stock and keep building value in your product. Next is yourself, and this is one of the most important ones and the easiest one. If you don't know how to sell yourself yet, like, you definitely have to learn. The product and service is great, but the thing is, there's tons of products and tons of services on the market, and there's always room to be different, but there's only one you. There's literally only one you. So this is probably the easiest thing to sell, but sometimes, ironically, it's the hardest thing for people to sell, so you really have to drill down to getting good at selling yourself. And how I do that is, again, I use questions, right? So how has your experience been with other reps or people in other companies? And they might tell you, they might not, and you don't want to seem too egotistical, but you want to start drilling down to find their pain or their unhappiness. And then I begin to build value and sell myself. And I say, look, man, like, I'm available 24/7. You can text me anytime, you can email me anytime. And I've heard people in the past be like, oh, I don't know about emailing a sales rep at this time, or like, I didn't respond to this client because they text me at 2 a.m. Dude, screw that, man. Like, if they call you at 2 a.m. and you're in sales, like, you gotta answer that call, or at least text them back. If you're asleep, get back to them. Like, don't get upset and not sell to them. Like, the next guy's gonna get them, right? But everyone's different. But that's just me. So I tell them, look, I'm available. And here's the other thing too, like, you don't know me, you don't know my product, you maybe haven't worked with us or seen us before, but here's the thing, like, you can ask any of my friends, any of the people that I worked with, any company that I sold to, and they will tell you that I have taken care of them day in and day out, and I'm the guy you want to work with. Because at the end, I'm a winner and I'll find winners for you. And look, if it doesn't work out, I'm not going to be the guy that takes advantage of you, right? I'm going to be the guy that takes care of you. And if we want to part as friends, that's fine too. I'm never going to blow you up. Here's my email, here's my phone number, here's some information on me, here's my LinkedIn, here's my Facebook, like, and I'm an open book. And that makes people feel super comfortable with who I am as a person. And then they start to ask questions about, well, what have you done? And like, I have that ready to go, backed up as far as what I've done, what I'm about. And if you don't have that yet and you're just beginning in sales, that's fine. That's completely fine. You just need to sit down and make a list of what you bring to the table. And everybody's different, right? I'm high energy, I have a lot going on, but I'm transparent as shit, and I tell how it is, and I'm super blunt. And I'll tell you, like, that's a bad idea, or I don't think that's the right way. I'm not here to, like, I'm here to help you make money. At the end of the day, like, I'm here to help you make money, and I make money too, and that's the way that it is. And I'm super transparent, and people respect that, and they respond to that. And I think that's super important when you're selling yourself. And you can't fall short in selling yourself, because people buy from people they like. And so far with what I found, if you're transparent, you're polite and nice, but you're also blunt and direct, people will respect you and they'll buy from you time and time again. If you lead people the right way and you make them some money and you help them make the right decisions, and you're not being selfish and just trying to take from them, they will trust you and they will come back to you and do business with you, even if you're in other ventures, right? And the last thing is the company, right? So this is hard too, but also very easy. Because if you just started a new company, it's easy to be super excited and want to sell a company and just, So the thing is, though, you have to sell yourself on your product, yourself, and your company first before you can sell anybody else. So you need to sell yourself on the company before you even start selling. Like, you need to be sold on what they're doing. You need to know about their values, their products, their services, who's running it, who your manager is. You need to be sold on all of that, because if you get on the phone and you don't have conviction, you're not sold on the company, what you're doing, and what the value behind the company is, that's going to translate over the phone, and you're not going to get anywhere. So it's super important that you get sold on the company and where you're working for, because that's going to translate. And guess what? There's been places I've worked, people I've hired that have been cancers, and they don't work out, and it sucks, and it does, because I'm a very trusting person, and I think a lot of people have good in them and have good work ethic and have good character, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And if you find yourself in a situation where it's not working out and it's just not the way to go and it's not a good place to work, get the hell out of there, because it's never going to work anyways, right? The money could be great, but At the end of the day, if you're making millions of bucks, you're not happy, it's not worth anything, and it's just going to handicap you from in the future. So just get the hell out of there. But once you're sold on the company, like those are the three most powerful things to be sold on and have conviction and build value in. And it's almost impossible to build value in things if you don't believe in them yourself.